Hello, good evening, everyone. You're welcome to my global classroom, Mathematics Revelation. Today we are looking at binomial expansion, and we explain the concept of the Pascal triangle. And to explain that, I want us to look at the expansion of the following terms. Let's consider the expansion of x plus y. X plus y raised to the power of 0 is equals to 1. Anything raised to the power of 0 is 1, yeah. Then s plus y raised to the power of 1, here will be equals to 1s plus 1y. Then s plus y raised to the power of 2 will give you 1s squared plus 2sy plus 1y squared. Similarly, s plus y raised to the power of 3, if you expand that, you will arrive at 1s squared plus 3s squared y, you can do the expansion, plus 3sy squared plus 1y raised to the power of 3, yes, s raised to the power of 3. So, we can come up with what we call the Pascal triangle. Quickly write this. We can come up with what we call the Pascal triangle by considering the coefficient of each of the expansion. Considering the coefficient of each of the expansion. Now, if we bring all the coefficients together, it will form a triangle. This is what we call the Pascal triangle. S plus y raised to the power of 0 is 1. S plus y raised to the power of 1 is 1, 1. Then s plus y raised to the power of 2 is 1, 2, 1. And s plus y raised to the power of 3 is 1, 3, 3, 1. Now, if you want to get the others, let me get something clear here. The first one is going to be 1. This one is 1 plus 1 to give you 2. And the last one is going to be 1. Then when you call here, the first one must be 1. Then you have 1 plus 2 to give you what? 3. Then you have what? 1 plus 2 to give you 3. Then the last coefficient must be 1. So if you use that, we can arrive at s plus y raised to the power of 4 to be equals to, the first thing is going to be 1. 3 plus this is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. Are you following? Then 3 plus 1 is 4. Then we have 1. While we say s plus y raised to the power of 5 will be equals to, we have 1. After 1 plus this is 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. 4 plus this is 10. 4 plus this is 10. Then 6 plus 4 again is another 10. Then you have 4 plus 1 is 5. And the last one must be 1. So you can derive the coefficient by just taking addition of the previous one. Like if I want to have s plus y raised to the power of 6, I know the first one is going to be 1. The first one must be 1. Then the second one will be what? 1 plus 5, which is 6. Then you have 5 plus this to give you 50. 5 plus 10. 10 plus 10 to give you 20. 10 plus 5 again give you 15. Then you have 5 plus 1 give you 6. And the last one must be what? 1. So with that, you can get the expansion. The triangle will just follow. We just follow this shape. You can get it up to 10. You can get it up to 20. Just following the simple method that I just explained to you. So we are going to use this triangle to solve some equation. But there are some few things I want to explain to you before I start solving. I want us to observe something on the board. Let's observe this. The first coefficient is 1. Anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. When you multiply the s raised to the power of 1, you have 1x, 1y. Then s raised to the power of s plus y raised to the power of 2. The first one will be 1 s raised to the power of 2. Then you have 2sy, 1 y raised to the power of 2. Now, when we come to s plus y raised to the power of 3, find out that the first coefficient gives you s raised to the power of 3, there is no y. Then when s reduces to 2, you have 1y. Then when s reduces to 1, that is, what I want you to note is that when s is decreasing, the power of y is what? Increasing. So that is how you solve with it. Like s raised to the power of 4, this is s raised to the power of 4. S plus y raised to the power of 4 is 1 s raised to the power of 4. Then you have 4 s raised to the power of 3y. 6 s raised to the power of 2, y raised to the power of 2. So, look at it here. The s power is decreasing, while the y power is what? Increasing. So, you must take note of that when you are using it to solve. So, let's take one example to illustrate this. Now, using the Pascal triangle, simplify the following. One is 3s plus 5y raised to the power of 5. 2, you have 1.004 raised to the power of 6. And 3, you have s minus 3y raised to the power of 7. So let's look at this solution. Let's start with the number 1. Solution. We have 3s plus 5y raised to the power of 5. So to make it easy, remember, this position is your x, while this your position is your y. So what is the expansion of 5? What is the expansion of 5? Now the expansion of 5 is, we know that s plus y raised to the power of 5, for what we just did, here will give you 1x raised to the power of 5 plus 5 s raised to the power of 4 y plus 10 s raised to the power of 3. Now I'm using the formula y raised to the power of 2. Then the next one is plus 10x raised to the power of 2 y raised to the power of 3. Then you have plus 5s y raised to the power of 4 plus finally you have y raised to the power of 5. So if we put 3x and 5y in the place of x and y, we're going to put 3s and 5y in the place of s and y. So this will give us, where you have s, put 3s, this will give us 3s raised to the power of 5 plus 5 into bracket 3s raised to the power of 4 bracket 5y plus the next one is 10 into bracket 3x raised to the power of 3. Then this will now give you 5y squared. Because where you have y, you have 5y. And where you have x, you have what? 3s. Where you have s, you have 3s. So, if we simplify that further, the next one will now be plus. Next one will be plus. We are taking what? The second 10. 10 raised to the power of 10 raised to the power 10 into bracket 3s raised to the power of 2 bracket 5y raised to the power of 3. That's why in this position now. Plus the next one is 5 into bracket 3s bracket 5y into bracket 4. 5y into bracket 4. Then finally you have plus. Finally you have plus have plus, where you have y is 5y, 5y raised to the power of 5. 5y raised to the power of 5. That's okay. So if we expand this, if we simplify this, finally, 3 raised to the power of 5 is 243. So we are looking at our final answer here. Looking at our final answer here, we have 5 raised to the power of this will be equals to 243 s raised to the power of 5. Then we have 5 times 5 there. 5 times 5 here. Yes. 3 raised to the power of 4 is 81. 5 times 5 is what? Is 25. So if you open that, let me take it step by step. So let me take this, let this be 5 times 5 is 25. So you have this will be equals to plus 25 s 25y bracket 81 s raised to the power of 4. That's for this. Then when we come here, you have, remember this square is out. You have 25 times, here is 27, that's 3 raised to the power of 3 is 27. 27 times 10 is 270. Then you have what? Here you have 25. So there I have 270. Or let me simplify it little by little. This is plus 10 into bracket 27 s raised to the power of 3 plus bracket 25y raised to the power of 2. So we can actually multiply out there in the final stage. So if we come to this term, here will be equals to plus 9. Let me come with 10 first, into bracket 9s squared, that's 2, bracket 5 times 5 times 5 is 125. 5 times 10 times 5 is 125. Bracket 125 y raised to the power of 3. Then plus, the next thing is to open this. 5 times 5 times 5 into 4 places. That's 25 times 25, which is 625. So you have 5 times 5 into 3s bracket 625 y raised to the power of what? Of 4. Y raised to the power of 4. Then, lastly, you have 5 times 5 times 5 into 5 places. That's 625. 625 times 5. That will give us 11,250. 1,000. That's 15,625. That will be plus 15,625 y raised to the power of 5. So we can now actually put all the answers together. Can actually finalize by bringing everything we have here into, by simplifying the final stage. Let's simplify the final stage. We already know that this one is 243. 243 s raised to the power of 5. Then you have 25 times 81. 25 times 81 will give you 25 times 81 will give us 2,025. That's plus 2,025 s raised to the power of 4 y. Remember, you have only one y here. Yes, why you have s raised to the power of 4 there. Then the next thing is to multiply 10 times 2, 27 times 25. 10 times 27 times 25. 10 times 27, that is 270 times 25. 270 times 25 will give you 66,750. So we have plus 6,750. Remember, your s is raised to the power of 3, y is raised to the power of 2. Then you have 90 times 125. 90 times 125. 90 times 125 will give you 11,250 plus 11,250 s square y square. S square y square. Then finally you have, so no, not finally, we have 625 times 15. 5 times 3 is 15 times 625. Times 625, if you use your calculator, that will give you 9,375. 9,000 plus 9,375 s, then y raised to the power of 4, then finally plus 15625 y raised to the power of 5. So this will be the final expansion. This will be the final expansion. So write it down. Write it down. Now let's consider number 2. Let's consider number 2. You have 1.004 raised to the power of 6. This one can also be written as 1 plus 0.004. So let's take number 2. We have 1.004 raised to the power of 6. We say it's the same thing as 1 plus 0.004 raised to the power of 6. So this is our s, this is our what? Our y. But recall that the expansion of 6, the expansion of 6 is 1 s plus y raised to the power of 6 is the same thing as 1s raised to the power of 6 plus 6s raised to the power of 5y plus 15 s to the power of 4y squared plus 20 s raised to the power of 3 y raised to the power of 3 plus 15 s to the power of 2 y raised to the power of 4 plus 6 s raised to the power of that's ni s to the power of 1 y raised to the power of 5 plus 1y raised to the power of 6. But in this case, remember that what we have here is 1 plus, we have 1 plus 0.004 raised to the power of 6. So this will be equals to 1 raised to the power of 6, which will also give us 1. That will be equals to 1 to the power of 6. And since we have the value of s to be 1, so we are going to be concentrating on 6 and y, because if you bring 1 here, it's also going to give you what? 1. So this will be plus 6 into brackets. The first one is 0.004. That's where you have y. Then plus 15 into bracket. This y square, 0.004 square. Then plus, the next one is 20 into bracket 0.004 raised to the power of 3. Recall, as if you put 1 here, we're also going to give you 1. So that's why I don't need to waste my time solving on 1. Plus, here is 15 into bracket 0.004 raised to the power of 4. Then you have plus 6 into bracket 0.004 raised to the power of 5. Then finally you have plus 0.004 raised to the power of 6. And if you simplify that, you are going to get, this will be equals to 1 plus 6 times this will give you 0.024 plus, then 0.004 raised to the power of 2 times 15. That will give us 0.000. We have 24. Then you have 20 times 0.004 raised to the power of 3 times 20 will give you plus 0.0000, that's 50, plus 0.0000128. 128. Then you have the next thing is 0.004 raised to the power of 4 times 15. That will give you plus 0.00000. We have about 90 there. 000, that is 5. Then you have 0.0003. Then if you also use this to multiply 0.04 raised to the power of 5, you will also obtain 0.0000, 0.0000000, and finally we still have another 0 there. Still have another 0 before 614. Then 0.0004 raised to the power of 6. Finally you have plus, you have 0.0000. Then you have another 0.000. Your calculator will give you everything. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you have 0.000, 0.04096. So when you add everything together, your final answer will be 1.024024 to 6 decimal place. 6 decimal place. So this is going to be our final answer, to 6 decimal place. To 6 decimal place. Then lastly, we look at the number 3 question. So let's consider number 3. Number 3, you have x minus 3y all raised to the power of 7. First of all, let's look at the expansion of 7. Expansion of 7, if s plus y is raised to the power of 7, then that will give you 1s raised to the power of 7. Then you have plus 7s raised to the power of 6y plus you have 21. There's 21 s raised to the power of 5, y raised to the power of 2. Then plus you have the next one is 35. You have 35 s raised to the power of 4, y raised to the power of 3 plus another 35 s raised to the power of 3, y raised to the power of 4. Then you have 21 again, plus 21 s raised to the power of 2 y raised to the power of 5, plus 7, plus 7s y raised to the power of 6, plus 1 y raised to the power of 7. So this is the expansion. So what we just have to do is to put s in the position of x and put 3y in the position of what? Y. That is all. So you have x plus s minus 3y raised to the power of 7 will be equals to s raised to the power of 7. That's the position of x. Then the next one will be minus, or let me do it like this. Let me say plus 7s raised to the power of 6 bracket. Here is now minus 3y. Minus 3y. Remember the value of y is raised to the power of 1 here. Plus, the next thing is 21. So you have 21 s raised to the power of 5 bracket minus 3y raised to the power of 2. Here you have y, put minus 3y. Very simple. Then this is plus, plus, plus. Then the next one is what? 35. That would be 35 into bracket s raised to the power of 4 bracket minus 3y raised to the power of 3. Then the next one is also 35 into bracket s raised to the power of 3. Then you have what? Minus 3y raised to the power of 4. Then you come down here, it will be plus 21 s raised to the power of 2. Then you have minus 3y raised to the power of 5. Minus 3y. Minus 3y raised to the power of 5. Then you have plus 7 bracket x bracket minus 3y raised to the power of 6. Then plus y is what? Y is minus 3y, everything raised to the power of 7. And if we simplify that, we have this will be the same thing as s raised to the power of 7. Have s raised to the power of 7 minus 3 times 7. That will give us minus 21. Minus 21 s raised to the power of 6y. Then here you have minus 3 squared, that is 9 times 21. 9 times 21 will give us 189. 9 times 21 will give us 189. Remember, minus will become positive because it's raised to the power of an even number. So you have 189 s raised to the power of 5, y raised to the power of 2. Then the next one is negative. This minus 27. Minus 27 times 35. Minus 27 times 35 will give you minus 945. This will equals to minus 945. Then, if it's minus 45, we now have what? X raised to the power of 4. Then y raised to the power of what? 3. S raised to the power of 4. Y raised to the power of 3. Then we have the next one is also 35. Here is plus 81. Because minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 3 will give you what? Plus 81. So plus 81 times 35. Plus 81 times 35 will give you plus 2835. 35. What is the power of s here? The power of s here is 3. While the power of y there is what? 4. Then you have minus 3 raised to the power of 5 is minus 243. Minus 243 times 21 will give you minus 5103. That's minus 5103. Then the power of x here is 2. And that of y is what? 5. Then here you have minus 3 raised to the power of 6. Minus 3 raised to the power of 6 That will be 27 times 27, and that must be 729. 729 times 7, 729 times 7 will give us 2, will give us 5103. 5103. So here you also have plus now. It's plus 5103. 5103. The power of S here is 1, while that of Y is what? Is 6. And finally, we have minus 3 raised to the power of 7, which is minus 2187 y raised to the power of 7. So this is the expansion of what? Of S raised to the power of what? Of 7. So this will take us to the end of the Pascal triangle, using the Pascal triangle to expand a given expression. So in our next class, we'll be looking at how to use the binomial formula, to solve, to expand a given term. So thank you very much for being part of today's class. Remember to subscribe. Remember to share. Remember to tell others about what we are doing here. God bless you. Merry Christmas.